My name is Val Whitehouse, and I belong to the Broadstairs Dickens Fellowship. My reading today is from our mutual friend. Mr. and Mrs. Boffin, newly wealthy, wish to adopt a child, and they go to the Reverend and Mrs. Milby for advice.
Mrs. Boffin wishes to adopt a little boy, my dear.
Mrs. Milby looking rather alarmed. Her husband added,
An orphan, my dear.
Oh, said Mrs. Milby, reassured for her own little boys.
And I was thinking, Margaretta, that perhaps old Mrs. Goody's grandchild might answer the purpose.
Oh, my dear Frank, I don't think that would do.
No?
Oh, no, I don't think, said Mrs. Milby, glancing at the Reverend Frank, and I believe my husband will agree with me when he considers it again, that you could possibly keep that orphan clean from snuff, because his grandmother takes so many ounces and drops it over him.
But he would not be living with his grandmother then, Margaretta.
No, Frank, but it would be impossible to keep her from Mrs. Boffin's house, and the more there was to eat and drink there, the oftener she would go. And she is an inconvenient woman. I hope it's not uncharitable to remember that last Christmas Eve she drank 11 cups of tea and grumbled all the time. And she is not a grateful woman, Frank. You recollect her addressing a crowd outside this house about her wrongs, when one night after we had gone to bed she brought back the petticoat of new flannel that had been given her because it was too short.
That's true. I don't think that would do.
What little Harrison? Oh, Frank!
He has no grandmother, my dear.
No, but I don't think Mrs. Boffin would like an orphan who squints so much.
That's true again,
said Mr. Milby, becoming haggard with perplexity.
If a little girl would do.
But, my dear Frank, Mrs. Boffin wants a boy.
That's true again. Tom Brocker is a nice boy.
But I doubt, Frank, Mrs. Milby hinted after a little hesitation, if Mrs. Boffin wants an orphan quite 19, who drives a cart and waters the roads. I'm sure, said Mrs. Boffin, concerned at giving so much trouble, that if I'd known you would have taken so much pains, sir, and you too, ma'am, I don't think I would have come. Pray, don't say that, urged Mrs. Milby.
No, don't say that, assented Mr. Milby, because we are so much obliged to you for giving us the preference,
which Mrs. Milby confirmed. And really the kind, conscientious couple spoke as if they kept some profitable orphan warehouse and were personally patronised.